Tonight, I want to talk to you about a powerful shift you can make in your health, something so simple that many people overlook it completely. Most of us think about food as fuel, but very few understand how certain foods, eaten at the right time, can actually help your body create brand new mitochondria. These mitochondria are your cellular engines. They are what convert oxygen and nutrients into ATP, the energy currency that keeps every system running, from your brain to your muscles to your heart. As we age, the number and efficiency of our mitochondria naturally decline. That's why you may feel tired more often, recover slowly, gain weight easily, or feel mentally foggy. But the incredible truth is that science now shows we can stimulate the creation of new mitochondria simply by feeding the body the right building blocks before sleep. During the night, while you rest, your body enters repair mode. Damaged cells are cleaned out, hormones rebalance, and new proteins are synthesized. This is the perfect window to give your cells nutrients that activate mitochondrial biogenesis pathways, especially AMPK and PGC1. These pathways tell your body, we need more power plants, and your cells respond by building fresh ones. That means better energy production, healthier metabolism, and more resilience against aging. The first food I want you to consider before bed is Tart cherries or pure Tart cherry juice. These are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress inside the mitochondria. Oxidative stress is like rust on an engine. Over time, it slows everything down. Tart cherries don't just lower inflammation, they also help you sleep better by naturally boosting melatonin. And when your sleep improves, your mitochondria repair more efficiently. Think of this as setting the stage for your cells to regenerate overnight. The second food is a small serving of omega-3 rich nuts, especially walnuts. Omega-3s are essential for mitochondrial membrane fluidity. A flexible membrane means better nutrient exchange and superior ATP production. Walnuts also contain polyphenols that activate AMPK, the switch that signals your body to make more mitochondria. Eating a handful before bed gives your cells the exact fats they need to grow stronger during the night. The third food is one people often underestimate: high-quality protein, especially casein or Greek yogurt. Protein contains essential amino acids like leucine, which directly stimulate muscle repair and mitochondrial growth. Unlike fast-digesting proteins, casein releases slowly through the night, providing a steady stream of amino acids. This keeps your body in an anabolic, rebuilding state for hours. When you combine these foods, something remarkable happens. You give your body antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, healthy fats, and slow-release proteins, all of which support the growth of new mitochondria. And when your mitochondria multiply, everything in your life gets better. You wake up feeling clearer, your metabolism becomes more efficient, and your endurance improves. Even your aging process slows down at the cellular level. Making this a nightly ritual may seem simple, but the impact over time is profound. You're not just eating before bed. You're feeding your future energy, your long-term health, and your ability to stay strong and vibrant as the years go by. Ending this night with the right nutrients is one of the smartest decisions you can make for your body. Mitochondria are often described as the powerhouses of the cell, but that simple description barely captures how important they truly are. These tiny structures are responsible for producing almost all the energy your body uses to think, move, breathe, digest food, and maintain your organs. Every heartbeat, every deep breath, every step you take depends on the energy produced inside these microscopic engines. But what most people don't realize is that mitochondrial function doesn't stay the same throughout your life. When you're young, your cells are full of healthy mitochondria that work efficiently and constantly repair themselves. As you age, however, these mitochondria become fewer in number, less active, and more prone to damage. This is one of the silent reasons why energy levels drop with age. Metabolism slows down, and you begin to feel fatigue more often than before. In fact, many of the symptoms people associate with normal aging trace back to declining mitochondrial activity, things like slower recovery after exercise, increased body fat, memory lapses, and reduced stamina. Your body isn't failing, it's simply losing the capacity to produce high-quality energy at the cellular level. What makes this even more challenging is that mitochondrial damage often happens quietly over years due to stress, poor sleep, nutrient deficiencies, inflammation, and exposure to toxins. You may not notice it immediately, but gradually your cells begin to struggle, and that struggle shows up in your everyday life as low energy, reduced motivation, and a general sense of sluggishness. But here's the empowering part: modern research shows that mitochondria are not fixed or unchangeable. Your body is constantly making new ones, a process called mitochondrial biogenesis, and you can stimulate this process deliberately through certain food choices. Lifestyle habits and timing. This means you can literally grow new, healthier cellular engines even if you're older. Your cells have an incredible ability to rebuild themselves when you give them the right raw materials and biological signals. One of the most overlooked aspects of supporting mitochondrial health is the timing of nutrients, especially close to bedtime. The night hours are when your body undergoes deep repair. Hormones like melatonin rise, inflammation decreases, and cellular cleanup processes kick into high gear. This creates the perfect environment for the birth of new mitochondria. If you consume specific nutrients before bed, you can support and amplify this natural repair cycle. The foods you eat at night can either add stress to your system or act as fuel for regeneration. This is why nutritional science has been shifting toward the idea that eating certain foods in the evening can have a profound effect on how well your cells recover and produce energy. When you supply your body with compounds that stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, such as polyphenols, antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential amino acids, you directly support the creation of fresh, powerful mitochondria. These new mitochondria help you wake up with more vitality, sharper focus, and a healthier metabolism. The idea is simple: nourish your cells at night, and they reward you with energy in the morning. When we talk about foods that help your body create new mitochondria, the timing of when you eat them becomes just as important as the nutrients themselves. Your body doesn't operate the same way throughout the day. There are cycles of energy production, repair, detoxification, and hormone release that follow a natural rhythm. At night, when you sleep, your body enters one of the most important phases, cellular recovery. This is when your internal systems shift away from active work and instead focus on repairing tissues, balancing hormones, and cleaning out damaged proteins or toxins that have accumulated throughout the day. Because of this, the nutrients you give your body before bed can significantly influence how well your cells regenerate, especially at the mitochondrial level. During deep sleep, your body activates pathways related to mitochondrial biogenesis, the process of making new mitochondria. Two of the major pathways involved are AMPK and PGC1. These act like internal switches that tell your cells to start creating more energy factories. What's fascinating is that these pathways don't automatically operate at their highest efficiency. They depend on the presence of certain nutrients, antioxidants, and healthy fats to activate fully. If your nighttime meal is heavy, processed, or lacking in these key nutrients, your cells miss an important opportunity to renew and rebuild themselves. On the other hand, when you provide your body with specific compounds like polyphenols, omega-3s, amino acids, and natural antioxidants, you enhance this night repair cycle. The foods you choose act as signals that tell your cells it's time for restoration and growth. For example, polyphenols found in berries, cherries, and nuts can activate AMPK, which enhances your body's ability to clear out damaged mitochondria and make room for healthier ones. This is a critical step because old, dysfunctional mitochondria generate more free radicals, contributing to cellular aging and inflammation. Replacing them with new, efficient ones helps your body burn energy better and reduces internal stress. Another important factor is melatonin, a hormone that naturally increases at night. Most people know melatonin as the sleep hormone, but fewer people realize that it is also a powerful antioxidant that protects mitochondria. Good sleep combined with melatonin-rich food strengthens your mitochondrial membranes and helps them function more effectively. This connection between sleep quality and mitochondrial health is so strong that people who consistently sleep poorly tend to have lower metabolic health, more fatigue, and diminished cellular energy. Eating the right foods before bed aligns perfectly with this biological design. Instead of putting pressure on your digestive system with heavy meals, you focus on nutrient-dense options that support restoration. When you choose foods that calm inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and provide steady nutrients through the night, your cells get exactly what they need to build stronger mitochondria. Over time, this leads to noticeable improvements in energy, mood, mental clarity, and metabolic balance. This is why scientists emphasize the importance of dietary timing when targeting mitochondrial growth. It's not just what you eat, it's when you eat it. And by choosing supportive foods at night, you help your cells work smarter, not harder, during their most important repair hours. When we look at foods that specifically support mitochondrial biogenesis, Tart cherries stand out as one of the most powerful yet underappreciated options. Many people think of cherries simply as a sweet fruit or a snack, but their deeper nutritional value goes far beyond taste. Tart cherries in particular contain a unique blend of anthocyanins, polyphenols, and natural melatonin that make them especially beneficial at night. These compounds don't just act like antioxidants, they actively interact with mitochondrial pathways that support repair and regeneration. Anthocyanins help neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress, the very stress that slowly weakens mitochondria over time. By lowering oxidative stress before sleep, Tart cherries create a more favorable internal environment for new mitochondria to form and thrive. What makes Tart cherries so effective is how they work together with the body's natural nighttime processes. During sleep, your cells are busy repairing membranes, clearing out damaged proteins, and restoring balance to your immune system. Tart cherries amplify these actions by calming inflammation, which is critical because chronic inflammation is one of the biggest threats to mitochondrial health. When inflammation stays high, your cells are too busy fighting that internal fire to focus on rebuilding and strengthening their energy systems. Tart cherries help turn down that fire, giving your body the opportunity to shift from survival mode to regeneration mode. Another remarkable aspect of Tart cherries is their natural melatonin content. While melatonin is best known for helping regulate sleep cycles, it also plays a crucial role inside mitochondria. Melatonin protects mitochondrial DNA, stabilizes the membranes, and enhances the efficiency of ATP production. When you consume Tart cherries or Tart cherry juice before bed, you're not only supporting better sleep, you're giving your cells a direct infusion of mitochondrial support. Better sleep alone leads to better energy, sharper mental function, and improved metabolic control. But when you combine quality sleep with the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power of Tart cherries, the benefits multiply. Tart cherries also influence blood sugar stability, which is an often overlooked factor in mitochondrial health. Spikes and crashes in blood sugar place stress on mitochondria, forcing them to work harder under less stable conditions. The polyphenols in Tart cherries help regulate glucose metabolism, making it easier for your cells to maintain steady energy throughout the night. This stability allows your mitochondria to repair themselves without being disrupted by metabolic fluctuations. What's especially powerful is that Tart cherries don't require large quantities to have an effect. Even a small serving, like a handful of the fruit or a small glass of unsweetened Tart cherry juice, can activate the pathways associated with mitochondrial biogenesis. This makes them one of the easiest nighttime foods to incorporate into a routine. By adding Tart cherries to your evening ritual, you're helping your cells reduce inflammation, improve sleep quality, balance blood sugar, and create the ideal conditions for new mitochondria to grow. Over time, this simple habit can lead to noticeable improvements in your energy levels, your ability to focus, and your overall sense of vitality. When it comes to supporting mitochondrial growth, walnuts and other omega-3 rich nuts play a far more important role than most people realize. While many people think of nuts as simple snacks, their impact inside the body, especially at night, is profound. Walnuts in particular contain a powerful blend of omega-3 fatty acids, polyphenols, minerals, and amino acids that work together to strengthen mitochondrial membranes and enhance overall cellular resilience. Mitochondria are surrounded by delicate membranes that determine how well nutrients enter and waste exits. If these membranes become rigid or damaged, energy production slows down. The omega-3s in walnuts help maintain membrane flexibility, allowing mitochondria to function properly and produce energy more efficiently. Beyond membrane health, walnuts activate AMPK, the master energy sensor inside your cells. When AMPK is turned on, it signals your body to start clearing out old, damaged mitochondria so that new, more efficient ones can be created. This process, called mitophagy, is a necessary step before mitochondrial biogenesis can happen. You can think of it like cleaning out old machinery before installing new high-performance engines. Walnuts contain specific polyphenols that help activate this process, making them an excellent food to support nighttime cellular repair. Walnuts also provide a slow, steady source of nutrients, which is exactly what your body needs before bed. At night, you don't want foods that spike insulin or overload your digestive system. Instead, your cells benefit from steady, controlled nutrient release. Walnuts digest slowly and provide a continuous supply of energy, helping stabilize blood sugar through the night. Stable blood sugar is extremely important for mitochondrial health because fluctuations put stress on your cells, forcing your mitochondria to work harder under suboptimal conditions. With walnuts, you give your body a calm metabolic environment where mitochondria can focus on repair rather than crisis control. Another key benefit of walnuts is their anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic inflammation is one of the strongest disruptors of mitochondrial function. It interferes with ATP production, damages mitochondrial DNA, and creates a cycle of stress that makes it harder for your body to produce new mitochondria. The antioxidants in walnuts, including ellagic acid and catechins, help reduce inflammation and combat oxidative stress. When inflammation goes down, the pathways responsible for mitochondrial biogenesis can operate more freely and more effectively. Walnuts also contain tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin and melatonin. This means that a small serving before bed can naturally support better sleep quality, helping your body transition into deeper restorative phases. Deep sleep is the time when your cells perform the most intense repair work, including rebuilding mitochondrial structures. Better sleep means better regeneration. What makes walnuts such an effective nighttime food is their simplicity. You don't need a large portion. Even a small handful provides enough omega-3s, polyphenols, and antioxidants to support mitochondrial repair. Over time, incorporating walnuts before bed can improve your metabolic health, boost your morning energy, enhance mental clarity, and support long-term cellular vitality. Protein plays a central role in every repair process that happens inside your body, and nighttime is when this repair becomes the most active. Among all proteins, Casein and high-quality Greek yogurt stand out because of how steadily they release amino acids into your system. Unlike fast-digesting proteins that break down quickly and provide a short burst of nutrients, casein digests slowly over several hours. This slow, sustained release is exactly what your body needs during sleep, when tissues are rebuilding, hormones are balancing, and your cells are creating new mitochondrial components. Your mitochondria require essential amino acids, especially leucine, isoleucine, and valine, to synthesize new proteins and repair their internal machinery. Without enough amino acids available overnight, your body struggles to maintain mitochondrial health, and the regeneration process becomes incomplete or inefficient. Greek yogurt, particularly the unsweetened variety, offers a perfect combination of high protein content, beneficial probiotics, and naturally occurring minerals like calcium and magnesium. These nutrients support not only digestive health but also cellular function. Probiotics help reduce inflammation in the gut, and a healthier gut sends fewer stress signals throughout the body. This reduced inflammation creates a more favorable environment for mitochondrial repair and growth. Most people underestimate how closely the gut is connected to cellular energy. When your gut is calm and functioning well, your mitochondria receive more stable signals and can perform their energy-producing tasks more efficiently. Another important factor is that protein supports muscle repair, and muscle health is directly tied to mitochondrial density. Muscles are among the tissues with the highest mitochondrial concentration because they require enormous amounts of energy to function. When you consume casein or Greek yogurt before bed, you provide your muscles with the amino acids they need to rebuild fibers, strengthen tissue, and adapt to the demands of the day. Stronger muscle tissue, in turn, signals your body to produce more mitochondria to keep up with increased energy demands. This is why people who maintain good protein intake, especially in the evening, tend to experience better metabolic health, improved physical strength, and enhanced endurance. Protein also helps stabilize nighttime blood sugar, which is essential for mitochondrial health. When blood sugar remains stable, your cells don't endure sudden spikes or drops in insulin or glucose. These fluctuations can stress mitochondria and interfere with their repair cycle. Slow digesting protein provides a gentle, sustained source of nourishment that keeps your metabolism balanced throughout the night. This stability helps your mitochondria operate under ideal conditions, allowing them to repair, regenerate, and multiply. Casein and Greek yogurt also support the production of growth hormone, one of the key hormones released during deep sleep. Growth hormone is crucial for tissue repair, fat metabolism, and mitochondrial biogenesis. Having a steady stream of amino acids available increases your body's ability to use this hormone efficiently. Over time, this leads to improved cellular energy production, better morning alertness, and a stronger overall metabolic profile. Adding a small serving of Greek yogurt or a casein-rich snack before bedtime is a simple, effective way to give your body the building blocks it needs to grow new mitochondria. This nighttime habit can lead to noticeable improvements in your energy levels, physical performance. When you combine these three nighttime foods, Tart, cherries, walnuts, and slow-digesting protein, you create a powerful, science-backed routine that supports your body's natural ability to generate new mitochondria. This isn't about trends or complicated diets. It's about aligning your nutrition with the biology that has always existed inside you. Your cells are constantly repairing, rebuilding, and adapting, and giving them the right materials at the right time magnifies the results in ways you can feel every single day. When you eat these foods consistently before bed, you're not just satisfying hunger, you're activating deep cellular processes that strengthen your metabolism, improve your energy, and slow the internal effects of aging. The reason this combination is so effective is because each food targets a different part of the mitochondrial repair cycle. Tart cherries reduce oxidative stress, calm inflammation, and support natural melatonin levels, making it easier for your body to enter high-quality sleep. Walnuts nourish the mitochondrial membranes, activate AMPK, and help your body remove old or damaged mitochondria so new ones can grow in their place. Casein, or high-quality Greek yogurt, provides a long-lasting supply of amino acids that fuel the actual construction of new mitochondrial components. Together, these foods create a synchronized system that enhances the most important hours of your day, the hours when you are asleep and your body is working silently to keep you healthy. One of the biggest benefits of this nighttime routine is the improvement in morning energy. People often wake up feeling tired even after a full night of rest, not realizing that their mitochondria didn't receive enough support during the night to rebuild effectively. When you feed your cells properly before bed, you wake up with clearer mental focus, fewer energy crashes, and a more balanced mood. This happens because new, healthier mitochondria are better at producing ATP, the energy molecule your body depends on. You may notice you feel lighter, your body moves more easily, and you're more motivated throughout the day. This routine also strengthens metabolic health. Better mitochondrial function means your body burns energy more efficiently, handles blood sugar more smoothly, and responds to physical activity with greater resilience. People who support mitochondrial biogenesis often experience better stamina, easier weight control, and even improved digestive health. These are not small changes, they shape how you feel and function every single day. Another significant advantage is the long-term impact on aging. As we grow older, mitochondrial decline is one of the key drivers of fatigue, muscle loss, slower recovery, and cognitive decline. By supporting mitochondrial growth every night, you create a buffer against these age-related changes. You're essentially telling your body to stay younger at the cellular level by continually repairing and renewing the engines that keep you alive. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You don't need supplements, complicated routines, or expensive plans. Just 3 foods, each backed by solid scientific evidence, can transform the way your cells operate. What matters most is consistency. When you make this a nightly ritual, you build momentum. Night after night, your body strengthens itself from the inside out, creating a foundation of energy that carries you through your days with clarity, strength, and vitality. Tonight, you've learned that your body is not limited by age, fatigue, or the slow decline many people accept as normal. You now understand that your cells are always listening to the foods you choose, the rhythms you follow, and the signals you send with your habits. By choosing the right foods before bed, you give your body permission to rebuild itself from the inside out. You allow your cells to repair, your energy systems to strengthen, and your mitochondria to multiply in ways that support every part of your life. The most powerful changes don't always come from dramatic actions. Sometimes they come from small, consistent choices made every single night. A handful of walnuts, a serving of Tart cherries, a bowl of protein-rich yogurt, or a slow-digesting casein snack. These are not complicated steps, but they are meaningful ones. They work in harmony with your biology, supporting the quiet, invisible work your body performs while you sleep. And when you honor that process, your body rewards you with clearer mornings, steadier energy, stronger metabolism, and a sense of vitality that carries through your day. Remember, your mitochondria are the engines that run your life. When you support them, you support everything: your focus, your strength, your resilience, your mood, and your longevity. Don't wait for exhaustion, weakness, or age to force you into change. Start tonight. Give your body what it needs to thrive while you rest. Let these foods become part of your nightly ritual, and watch how your energy transforms from the inside out. You deserve to wake up each day feeling strong, clear, and fully alive. And with these simple nighttime habits, you're taking a powerful step toward that reality. Let this be the beginning of a healthier, more energized you, one night, one choice, and one new mitochondrion at a time.